Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
I really don't know what to make of this, guys. I was requested to do this video, so I finally decided to take the time to look at this video. And when I watched it, because apparently this right here happened in Arizona. This happened in Arizona. Apparently, on what you guys just saw, this guy right here pulled up at the drive-thru, I believe, and the woman had a camera on her, and this dude didn't really have no pants on. He didn't really have no pants on, though. And, you know, you just saw, she said it was unacceptable, and he just took off running, though. Now, apparently, this guy right here is dead. Apparently, he's 27 years old. He's married. I believe he has kids. And ever since that video got posted on social media, I believe, they said this guy killed himself. So basically, he took the coward way out. So I was reading through a lot of comments on what people were saying. For the most part, people are saying that woman was in the wrong for filming this guy. Everybody's saying she was wrong for filming him and then posting it on social media. Everybody's pretty much blaming her. Like, if she had not posted that, he probably would not have killed himself for doing that. But that is suspicious, though, on what he did, because for one, we're all in the fall. Now, we all know how the weather is down in Arizona. Now, I can understand what people were saying. Some people were saying, like, you know, it's his car. If he wants to ride around with no pants on, he has the right to do that. It's his vehicle, which that's true. I mean, if a person wants to drive around with boxers on, stuff like that, you know, they can do that, though. So from what that looked like, it didn't look like he had no boxers on or nothing. I think it looked like he intentionally did it on purpose. Intentionally. He did it on purpose, though, because if it was the summertime, see, this is the thing how I can kind of tell this dude think he's slick. This is how I can tell he think he's slick, because number one, dude, you got on long sleeves. When you pulled up at the drive-thru, as y'all can see, he's got on a coat, a long hoodie coat, light coat, but yet you got no pants on. So obviously, you're doing that on purpose. Now, if it was the summertime and you had no AC in your car or something like that, because, you know, some people, you know, when you see shit like that happens, and I'm not trying to make up excuses for this guy right here, but, you know, summertime, you'll see some shit like this in the summertime, because sometimes, you know, in the summertime, people does not have no AC in their car, and there's some people will ride around in the summertime with no pants on. They just ride around with their underwears on, men and women. You know, they ain't got no AC in the car in the summertime, and some of them will just ride around with no pants on and shit like that, because they have no AC in the car, so they try to do everything they can to keep themselves cool. Some people does that in the summertime, but wintertime, there's no excuse for that. Now, I know I don't really know the weather condition up there in Arizona, though, but it looks to me like I think he intentionally did that on purpose, though, just to get attention, though. And that woman that filmed him, she sounded like an older woman too. She sounded like an older woman that's like in her 50s and shit. Sound old enough to be somebody's grandmother or something like that, though. So I don't know what he was thinking of doing that, though. Maybe he probably didn't intentionally do it on purpose, though. But that was just stupid right there. You know, if you felt uncomfortable riding in your car, you could at least just put a blanket over you, bro. If you had like a blanket or something. Maybe that woman probably wouldn't have thought nothing of it, though, but you knew that woman was going to walk up to your car. And you seen, I don't know what kind of camera that woman had. I don't know what kind of camera she had, but if you saw that woman have a camera, dude, you should have thought about putting a blanket over there. What you thought that woman, but you know what? This probably ain't the first time this dude done this, though. This is probably his sneaky, slick way of trying to draw women's in. You know what I'm saying? You know, dudes like that, they got weird ways of trying to figure a way, thinking they're trying to attract a woman. Because I think that's his way of trying to pull a woman, saying like, oh, let me just pull up on the drive-thru with no pants on, and, you know, she'll give me a smile saying she like that, stuff like that. You know, some dudes just got weird ways of approaching. Ain't no telling what he's going through with his wife. His wife probably ain't giving him no more. He's probably tired of his wife. And, you know, dudes like that, they go out and cheat on their wife. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he took the coward way out. You know, I don't understand why you would ruin your life like that. You know, pull up at a drive-thru with no pants on. Like, I understand it's your car, but dude, why would you do that like at a drive-thru somewhere when you know these people gonna walk up and place your order? You know they're gonna walk up on your car. I can understand if you had tinted windows. You know, if you had tinted windows, you can just roll the window down where they can just see your face. But you had no tinted windows, none of that on your car. So I think he intentionally did it on purpose. And I'm just curious, was that his way of, you know? And they say he was married. I'm just curious. Is that how you got your wife? You walked around with your penis hanging out or something, and she fell for it. Is that how you got your wife? That's how y'all got hooked up. You walked around, you pull up on her, and she saw you with your pants off in the vehicle or something, and she just fell for it because she saw the first black guy or whatever did her like that. Ain't no telling how he approached his wife before they got married. Ain't no telling how he approached her. Ain't no telling. So yeah, guys. I don't know, man. I think it was just stupid on his part. Like they both in the wrong. You know, he should have had some pants on. You know, when you go out in public, man, at least have class. Have some class, man. Don't go out in public with your that. It's no different than walking around with your dick hanging out. You know what I'm saying? You go out in public and your pants on zip and you walking around in public with your dick hanging out. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, you don't do that when you going out in public, man. And this nigga's 27 years old, man. This man know right from wrong. He know what he was doing. And that woman, she's in the wrong for posting up on social media. You know what I'm saying? For what? What do you thought? For what? Why you posting on social media for? Like what was the purpose in that? What do you gain from that? By posting on social media. You know what? People should sue. You know what? She should get sued for that. For posting that without that man's consent. So I look at both sides in the wrong for that. I look at both sides in the wrong. He should have had better sense than, you know, if you're gonna drive around with no pants on or the food, dude, you should at least have a blanket or something over you, so people don't see your private part. Cause you know what I'm saying. And you, woman, you should have never posted on social media without that man's consent. You know, you just walked up and recorded that guy. You know, because me personally, if I'm ordering my food and I see a motherfucker with a phone in hand, first thing I'm gonna do is, why you filming me for? Like, why you filming me without my consent? I said, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't even go to a place like that if they gotta sit there and walk up to me and film me while I'm ordering my food in my car. No. I'm be like, first of all, why you recording me for? Like I'm gonna rob you or something. Like, no, fuck that. You ain't getting my money. If I feel like you gotta walk up and pull your phone out and record me, no, fuck that. I go somewhere else and eat. There's plenty of other fast food places out there. So I don't know why he would even go to a place like that. He knew, like bro, you knew that woman was gonna walk up to your car. You you knew you was gonna go eat. So it ain't like you didn't know, bro. You drove there. You had plenty of chances to put a blanket over your legs, bro. You had plenty of chances of doing that, bro. Plenty of chances. It ain't like that. It ain't like that woman caught you off guard. It ain't like you. It ain't like you was parked somewhere and you was minding your own business, and then some random woman just walked up to you and said, "Oh my God, there's a guy sitting in his car with no pants on." You know. And as far as that woman goes, man, you know what? Shame on her for doing that, for posting it on social media. It wasn't even necessary. All you should have done, woman, was got his license plate number on his car, because there wasn't really much the police can do about it. I mean, yeah, they would have just told him not to come back. I mean, yeah, he could have went to jail for public exposure, but he was in his own car. But all you had to do, woman, was get the license plate number, because when the guy took off, you had his license plate number. That's all you had to do. What was the purpose of posting up on social media? What was the purpose in that? You know, I don't know if this happened or not, but let me tell you something, woman. It probably already don't happen, but you better pray to God that nobody on this dude's side of the family doesn't hunt you down and get you for what you did. Because what you did by posting up on social media and doing that, you know what? And he killed himself because you posted that video. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if this guy's family member didn't come after you. I know I would. I know people in my family would, or any other family member, they probably would have came in there and got revenge on you. Saying like, why you post that video up there? Hey, where he pulled up with his pants on, it wasn't my fault. Hey, if I was you, woman, I would quit my job. I would quit my job. Because I'd be worried about his family member coming there retaliating for you for what you did. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, fuck this, I quit. I'm not going to keep working up here, because what if his family member came up here and wanted to retaliate on me for posting that video about him? And you don't know what his family member look like, but they know who you are. They know who you are. Even though you didn't show your face, woman, they know who you are. So if I was you, woman, if you're still working at that whatever fast food place you're working at down in Arizona, if I was you, I would quit. I would quit my job right now, ASAP. Because you don't know, this guy's family could retaliate on you for what you did. That's all I'm saying, though. But what do you guys think of the situation, man? I look at both sides in the wrong, man. Both sides in the wrong in this. You know, he's in the wrong for pulling up with no pants on, even though it's his vehicle. He's got a right to do that. But still, come on, bro. Come on, man. You saw that woman walking up. You had plenty of chances to put a blanket or something over your legs, bro. So she wouldn't assume that about you, because you already know some of these women out here is already paranoid, especially a black man. Come on now, especially us black men out there. You know some of them. You know some of them scared of us. Some of these women scared of us and shit like that, especially us black men out there. I ain't saying a lot of them are, but come on now. You should have known better for a black man like you doing that, bro. You should have known better than that, bro. And like I said, that woman for doing that stuff right there, that was a little punkish move right there. You got his license plate number, but that wasn't good enough for you, though. You wanted to post up on social media to prove a point. And for what? Both sides are the wrong, people. Anyway, that's all I want to say, man. What do you guys think of the situation? If you guys want to leave a comment or not, what do you guys think? Anyway, peace.